Hi guys, it's Janae and welcome back to J Heart Loves Books. We're finally at part 4 of this very long summer book haul. And this part 4 is kind of a story time slash book haul, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, so when I got back home to Florida with my Nana, I went to my first author event and I got to meet the authors of the fabulous Dune series, and that is Lorie Langdon and Carey Corp. And I also got to meet the author of the Alienated series and the Starflight. I think that's is that going to be a series? I'm pretty sure. But Melissa Landers. And okay, so let me just cut into the story time and then I'll show you guys like the signed books and everything, because this story time was actually pretty funny. So me and my grandmother drove all the way to Orlando because I just got back home 2 days ago. I was just like, there's an author event and these are authors I really want to meet, and I worked with the Dune authors before for the giveaway in the Dune takeover, and I interviewed them. I was like, I have to go. There's no way I can't miss this event. And Miss Alyssa Landers, I've always wanted to read her books, so it's the perfect time to meet them and to get the book signed and just get all their series and just go, right? Okay, so we get there. We're like a good 45 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe early to the event. So we go to the little Starbucks area, we get like cheesecake and like something to drink. We're just waiting and we're sitting and we're chit-chatting, this, that, and third, because me and my Nana always have a good time no matter what. And she was like, why don't you go take pictures of the sign and like, you know, record on your phone for like, you know, your little bookstagram and your book blog. I was like, that's a great idea. Mind you, it's like now 15 or 10 minutes away from the event. So I'm just like, okay. And I also went to go buy the Alienated trilogy in hardcover. Hashtag no regrets, because I am a Barnes and Noble's member, man. Like, so it was okay because I had my card with me. So I went to go buy the books, went back, put the books down, got my phone, went to go like, you know, take pictures. It's like 10-15 minutes and I'm just like, okay, it's 10-15 minutes. I don't know how many people are gonna show up. So I get my Nana, I was like, okay, we gotta go. She's like, we have like 5 minutes, John A. And I'm just like, we have to go now. I want good seats. I want to be in an area where I can just take pictures and everything's just going A-okay. She's like, really? I was just like, we have to go. So I'm bugging her. She's like, okay, let's go. So I forgot to take the pictures of the sign. So I was like, oh man, I have to go take pictures of the sign on our way up to our elevator. So like before we go to the elevator, we go back to the sign at like the beginning of the door, and from the corner of my eye, I recognize Melissa Lander and Lorie Langdon, and I'm just like, I see them from the corner of my eye, and I'm just like, what do I do? Mind you, before I got to this event, I watched Emma's Books guide to like, you know, how to do a book signing, as well as Jessie the Reader. So I'm thinking I'm well prepared for this. I can do this. This is nothing. I got this. I will be cool, calm, and collective. I saw the authors and I almost turned around and I almost ran. But luckily, Lorie said something to me. Hi. You're talking to me? You said hi to me, right? Like, I'm not like, there's nobody behind me like that, you know, or you're not talking to her, like you're talking to me, right? I'm thinking that in my head. Of course I didn't say that to her, but I'm thinking in my head. And I'm like, hi. And she's like, are you here for like the book signing? And I'm like, yes. And she was just like, oh, she's like, oh, that's good, this, that, and third. She saw my tote bag because I had like my I Read YA tote bag, and I won it like in a giveaway a while back. And I was just like, she's like, oh my gosh, what did she say? I think she asked me my name. She's like, what's your name? I was like, oh, I'm John A. I was like, your name sounds really familiar. And I'm just like, yeah, I interviewed you during the summer. And she's like, you did what? Like, what's your blog? Like, who are you? I was just like, I did the Dune takeover. And she's like, oh my gosh, you came. And she gives me a hug. And I'm just like smiling hysterically. I'm just like, yes, that's me, right? Right. So I give her, she's like, I'm so happy you came. This is gonna be awesome. Make sure to stay after. Me, you, and Carrie, we have to talk. We have to take pictures. We have to talk. And I'm just like, okay. And like my Nana's in the background doing like this, and I'm just like, awesome. So she walks away, I get my pictures, and I'm starting to make my way up to the elevator, right? Right. And then who do I bump into? The second author of the Dune series. I bump into Carrie. And she says something to me first. I'm thinking in my head, is there some type of like, do they know just to talk to me? Like, what is going on, people? So she says something about my bag, and she's like, oh, are you from I Read YA? I was like, actually no, but I am here for your the signing and like the little book chit chat. But I did interview you. She's like, what's your blog? I was like, J Heart Loves Books. I was like, you did the Dune takeover, you're awesome. And I'm just like, that was me, yeah. And she's just like, have you already seen Lorie? I was like, yes. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you came. She basically said the same thing Lorie said, and I'm just like, I'm not even, the thing hasn't even started yet. Mind you, the event hasn't even started. This is like 5-10 minutes before the event actually starts, and I'm already like meeting the two authors, and I'm just like, this is awesome. So okay, so then the event happens. I'm still geeking out and like all that type of good stuff from just meeting two authors that I think are absolutely fabulous. And plus, Melissa Landers is right there. So they're talking, they're reading excerpts from their book. It was a nice show, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. And I have all the books in the Dune quartet. I think we can call this a quartet because there's 4 books. And I actually got a little advanced reader's copy, so I don't have the final copy of it, but I do have all 4 books. And of course, like I mentioned before, I have the trilogy of Alienated, and I got it signed, and I can't wait to show you guys because it's awesome. Like, we were talking, this, that, and the third. They're like, yeah, like, what do you want to do? And I told them I want to be an author. And I named off some of the colleges I want to go to, and they're just like, yes, yes, let us know, please keep in touch, just let us know what happens to you. We're just like so amazing, we're such a big fans, just let us know. And I'm just like, okay. And I took pictures with them, and I'll leave you guys the link to my Instagram because that's where you can see the pictures from the event. It was really cool. And yeah, they signed it, and it's personalized. Like, that's my name right there in the signatures. I'm not going to show you all 4. Well, yeah, I'm not going to show you all 4 books, but I'll show you like 2 of them. Let's see. And this one says, John A., find your calling. And I'm just like, I will. I was just geeking out the whole time. And then Melissa Landers, she was so nice and so sweet. She just talked to me. We took amazing pictures. And like the people at that Barnes & Noble in Orlando, they're top notch. This girl who worked there, she's like, you want me to take pictures of you? I'm like, yes, thank you. And like, it was awesome. Of course, she was promoting Starflight, but I didn't get Starflight. I decided just to get the first trilogy, start off there. And of course, Lorie has her own like book she was promoting, Guilt Hollow. That's actually already out now, so you guys should definitely go check it out. But yeah, she was awesome. She was so nice and so sweet. She's so tall too. She's like about my height. And she said, wonderful meeting you. And I'm just like, so cool, like, oh my gosh. But yeah, that's like my name, her signature. I love their signatures. It's like an M and an L, and she says wonderful meeting you. And I was just like, and as soon as I got up there, she's like, have we met before? And I'm just like, no. And she's like, you look so familiar. And I'm just like, I follow you. And then I was like, I follow you on social media. She's like, is your social media account like a picture of you in a book? And I was just like, yes. And she's like, I know, like, I remember you, I know your Instagram. And I'm just like, I was legitimately losing my mind. Like, there was no doubt about it. There was no cool, calm, and collective. I was like, I'm done. I'm like, this is the best day of my life. Like, that was the best day of summer for me. I'm not joking. I've had awesome days. I went into the city. I went on a boat, for crying out loud. But I kid you not, meeting these authors were probably the best day of the summer. probably one of the top 5 best days of my life so far. It was just awesome. They were so sweet and just so nice, and it was just amazing. So I got, of course, Alienated by Melissa Landers, Invaded by Melissa Landers, and United. And I'm so scared because it's so small, and this is the last book in this trilogy. She was like, I couldn't wait to end the last book because I ended it just the way I wanted. So I'm scared because authors like to kill off characters for some strange reason. And of course, I got Forever Dune. I'm going backwards in this series. So Forever Dune is the 4th book. Shades of Dune is the 3rd book. The 2nd book is Destined for Dune. And the 1st book, of course, is Dune. If you guys don't know what Dune is about, it's like a retelling of this musical, and it's about 2 friends. They go to Scotland for the summer, and they're just trying to forget like past lives at home, this, that, and the third. They both have stuff going on. And they get transported to this mythical land called Dune from like the Dune Bridge. And like, I started the first one. I put it down because I had other books to review, sadly. But this is like, I feel like this is the perfect fall/winter like series to read. So I'm definitely picking this up hopefully before the year ends. And I just can't wait because the covers are so pretty and the concept is awesome. And the way you hear about authors talk about their own books just makes you want to read it more. And the Alienated trilogy is about this girl. What is her name? I forgot the main character's name. But this girl, she has like, basically, she's like valedictorian. She's smart. She knows what she's got going for her. This, that, and the third. And yada, yada, yada. She's getting prepared for college. And she signs up to be the first ever host of the universe, not cross country, universe, what is it called? What's the word, John A? Exchange student, universe exchange student. So basically this boy who is an alien, but he looks like a human, but he has different DNA than we do, comes and stays with her and goes to high school and experience what it's like on Earth. And that's all I know about this trilogy, but the covers are so beautiful and the concept is amazing. And after I finish the books I have for review from authors and publishers, I'm definitely picking this up. Like, there's no doubt about it. This year is not going to go by and I have not read this trilogy. It's not going to happen because the books are so beautiful and Melissa Landers is such a doll and the concept is amazing. And of course I want to pick up the Dune series because the authors are amazing and the concept is just it's like, I feel like when you meet authors, like I said before, once you meet authors and you hear them talk about their books, it's just like, I need to read it. I need to read it right now. So that was my very long story time. I'm sorry, but I had to get this like completely off my chest, even though this was about 2 months ago. But I had to get it completely off my chest for you guys and share that experience and of course show you my final book haul of the summer. So that ends this little book haul series summer extravaganza. I hope you guys have a lovely day and remember, always love your books. Bye!